Boss from the Beef Team here, your favorite gaming channel. I'm here again. We're doing some more story time. This week we have a new guest though. Say hello, bagged milk. You're a guest
Hello,
now.
bagged milk.
Yeah. So we're back. We're just playing some games, and I'm forcing bagged milk to have a conversation with me for the better part of an hour because I don't have friends. So,
Woo.
so what do you want to talk about?
Not gonna lie, I think that, first of all, I say not gonna lie a lot. It doesn't imply that I was going to lie. It just is something I say. But that's not what I was gonna talk about.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all right.
So, yeah, FYI, I say that.
Good to know. Good to know. So what do you want to talk about then?
I'm kind of thinking about Netflix right now. What do you think?
Okay, yeah. Let's tell me your thoughts on Netflix. How are you feeling about that?
Okay, so, you know how they have Netflix originals?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Tell me about them.
I think that people tend to think that they're really bad, or at least some of them are. You know, how there was, like, Tall Girl. What are the other ones?
Tall Girl was really bad. Sierra Burgess is a loser is horrible. There's a couple really bad, like to all the boys I love is pretty awful. There's some bad ones for sure.
There are some, yeah. I kind of like some of them, and that's the other thing is that I want to see To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because I read the book, because there's 3 of those books, but I've only gotten through the first 2. I want to try again.
But
it's disappointing.
Yeah, there's 3 movies now. I think. So
they made them really fast.
Yeah, that's part of why I think they're bad. But yeah, I think there's a movie for every book now.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah.
Netflix originals are very hit or miss for me. It's like some of them are fantastic, and then the other ones are just like, what do you got? Come on, guys. You can't be serious.
Yeah, that's the thing about Netflix originals, is that I think people tend to generalize them and make them all like, oh, they're all bad. Actually, no, there's some really good ones that I really like.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's a Netflix original because technically it was a pickup off of Fox News, but, and I don't know if you would like it very much, but I like the show Lucifer. I think it's good. Trying to think of the other Netflix originals I watch. Sex Education is really funny, but I don't think you'd appreciate the humor.
You could just cut out a little bit. I heard about Lucifer, but then after that I couldn't understand you.
Oh, the show Sex Education is hilarious, but I don't think you'd appreciate the humor.
Yeah, somebody suggested that to me a couple of years ago, and I was basically like, nope, I don't think I want to watch that.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No. But yeah. So, I am looking up a list of Netflix originals. The first result that I get is just general movies and shows on Netflix, which is kind of disappointing because looking at it, all of the ones that I see here I don't like, if I know them at all, except for Stranger Things.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, when everyone thinks of Netflix originals, they think of the bad ones first.
But, yeah, I'm looking here. I don't think that... So, have you heard of the movie Backdraft? It came out, I think, in the 90s.
I have not.
Oh, well, it is a firefighting movie, of course. It was one of those movies where the first one was amazing. It actually, I think it was one of those things where everyone watched it and wanted to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
They made a sequel.
And then the second one couldn't live up to the hype, I'm guessing.
No, the second one was awful. Like, to any viewers, if you have seen Backdraft and loved it, save yourself the horror. Don't watch Backdraft 2. Just don't do it. It was bad.
It's kind of like when you watch the first like 5 seasons of House of Cards, and then the 6th season is really bad. And like, don't get me wrong, definitely not defending Kevin Spacey or anything, but like that show had no business going on without him as the main lead, and it was just not good.
I heard that show had no business going on with, and then you cut out.
Oh, sorry, Discord is not great. I was saying, like, the show was really good when Kevin Spacey was in it, but that show had no business doing a 6th season. It just was not where it's at.
I see. I've been wondering about that show.
It's
because
really,
I saw that it got canceled.
It's really good. It just, like, you know, the whole thing with Kevin happened just, you know, because Me Too movement, and, you know, he was exposed for some of his unsavory acts, and so he was fired from the show, but rather than cancel the show, they decided to go on without him, but it's difficult because he was the main character, so it was just like...
You are cutting a lot.
I'm sorry. Is it any better? Is it any better now, or am I still cutting out?
Oh yeah, you're good now.
Okay, I'll just try to talk closer to the mic. It just, like, he was the main character of the show, and you know, he obviously was fired, and they tried to go on without him, and it just was not the same.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to that show or Kevin Spacey, so...
Understandable. I mean, neither one of those things are for everyone.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, since I forget to do this, gonna go ahead and simp for the subscribers. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. We're pretty cool, and it'd be neat if you subscribed and be like, hey, it's pretty epic. So, good reason to subscribe. That was my plug. You can carry on.
I think that's a pretty good plug, and I agree with it.
There was something I was going to ask you about, actually, for this episode, but I cannot remember what that is.
Ouch.
I know, it was like a really good thought in my brain, and I was like, oh man, can't wait to ask BaggedMilk this question, and then I forgot.
That is exactly what happens every time I go to therapy.
Oh my god, I remember the question. Sorry, sorry about that.
What's the question?
Have you ever seen Once Upon a Time, and regardless of if the answer is yes or no, have you heard Casey rant about Once Upon a Time?
I have not. I don't know if she wants to be mentioned in this video, so you will have to ask her, I think.
Oh,
but,
yeah, my bad.
I have... Well, the thing is, we were watching it at the same time, not together, but around the same time. She was a little farther ahead than I was, but I don't remember hearing her rant about it.
Okay, well, person who shall not be named. Anyways, we were talking about it a while back, because I have seen the entire show, and I think that she had too, but she did not remember, like, the last half of it, and we were ranting about it for quite a long time.
You are cutting out again.
No, this is terrible. Any better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, so we were talking
so
about
sad.
it, and both of us were ranting about it pretty excessively, because it's one of those shows that was, like, really, really good for the first 2 seasons, and then the writing absolutely dive-bombed. But, like, you were already invested at that point, so you have to finish the show. So we were both just going...
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, so we were both just going off about how ridiculous some of the later stuff in the later seasons was, and I have not, like, I had to that point not really heard a serious rant from her, so it was kind of shocking and also hilarious to hear the rant. So I was just wondering...
I understood most of that. You are cutting out again, though.
This is terrible. I'm sorry, guys. My internet is not ideal.
Dang.
I mean, Discord also is just kind of not ideal, but that's fine.
Alright, well, I got most of that.
Yeah, so when did you stop watching Once Upon a Time?
Let me look up what happens in the episodes.
Let's try. Just tell me like the last thing that you remember.
The last thing I remember is probably around like I just found like a plot thing for it. I do remember that there was that lady Zelina.
Okay. Yeah, that's like late season 3 then. It gets.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Because I got pretty far.
She was she was first introduced in late season 3, but that was like the last solidly good season of the show. It gets so much worse.
Yeah, I was really bothered. I don't remember which season it was when they did the whole Peter Pan thing where they were on Neverland. Oh, it looks like that was season 3. That whole thing actually did bother me.
Yeah, that was like the first half of season 3. That was that was like the start of the show where they stopped doing like fairy tale stuff and they started getting into like licensed properties. You know?
Ooh.
So like they stopped doing like Enchanted Forest and then they were like, this season's gonna be about Peter Pan, this season's gonna be about The Wizard of Oz, this one's about Frozen, and then you're just like, what am I even watching at this point?
Oh yeah, I do remember the Frozen one. I totally forgot about that.
Okay, so I was ranting about this for like a solid 5 minutes in her car, but do you remember the character of Sydney Glass? You know, the genie, he plays in like a ton of other stuff. Do you remember how they just like forgot about his character?
Not really. I remember the name now, but I don't really remember anything about him.
Okay, well he was just like, he was like the genie in the bottle, basically, and he was like a bigger character in season 1, and he was like around, I think, for an episode or 2 in season 2, but then they just forgot about him for like 3 seasons, brought him up again for like 2 episodes, and the writing was literally making jokes about how they forgot about his character, and then after those 2 episodes, he's never heard from again.
That's so sad. That must be rough as an actor, too. Like, did he leave by choice, or did they just be like, whatever?
I think part of the problem was, like, did you ever see the Maze Runner movies?
No.
Well, he was, okay, well, this probably isn't going to be helpful information then, but, part of the reason that he was absent for so long is because he was doing filming for those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, but the thing is that they do that a couple times. They like set up these characters and then they just never finish their storylines, and it's so frustrating.
You cut out again.
Sorry. They set up these storylines for these characters and then they just like never finish them, and it was the most frustrating thing ever.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, I liken that show a lot to Grey's Anatomy, just because it's like, Grey's Anatomy, if you've ever seen it, especially in the later seasons, has gotten to a point where it's so unbelievably ridiculous that you're like, this is stupid, but you just cannot stop watching. You know what I mean?
I have heard about Grey's Anatomy, and I don't want to watch it because I've seen the Facebook posts from my friends that watch Grey's Anatomy, and it basically just breaks your heart every season.
Pretty much.
What's the point, no?
Yeah. The only thing you need to know about Grey's Anatomy is never get attached to a character, because there's a good chance that they're going to freaking die.
That's so sad to me.
Yeah. Like, and then, you know, because this season they're focusing a lot on the pandemic, and they've basically used that as an excuse to kill off like half of the cast, and it's just like, what is this?
What did you say about it? You cut out once again.
So this recent season has been focusing a lot on COVID, like just the pandemic, and they have killed off so many people. It's just like, what are you doing?
That's ridiculous.
It's a little insane.
That just bothers me, you know, like, Can they just not keep actors for it, or do they just do that for drama?
No, they do it for drama. They're like, haha, suspense. We're so quirky. No, it's
I don't
almost
like
completely for drama. It's ridiculous.
that. I don't like that at all.
I don't either. Also, I just want to address the fact that I spent like 10 minutes of this episode looking for one Pokemon. So if that was unbearably boring to watch, I'm terribly sorry.
You are cutting out again. I heard one Pokemon and then...
Oh, I spent like 10 minutes of this episode searching for one Pokemon that I wanted. And I found one, but it was a girl, so I didn't catch it. And the reason that I didn't catch it was because I wanted to name it Kyle. And then I found another one that was also a girl, but I didn't want to keep looking, so I just named it Kyle anyways. I don't know if you got any of that.
You need to get better Wi-Fi.
I know. All you need to know is that there's a girl bug named Kyle on the team.
I like that.
Yeah, he'll be happy with it.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. What other like weird Netflix stuff can we? Well, okay. How about this? How do you feel about Disney Plus?
What?
How do you feel about Disney Plus?
Disney Plus. Can we get back to that really quick?
Yes. Yes, we can.
All right. I have a couple remarks on the Netflix thing.
Okay. Fair enough.
You said that you watched Lucifer. I haven't watched it, but how far have you gotten?
I am completely caught up.
Nice. One of the actors from Stranger Things was in Lucifer, I think.
I wouldn't, even if you told me who, I wouldn't know how, wouldn't know because I'm absolutely awful with...
Oh yeah, I'll send you a picture.
Yeah, send me a picture. If you send me a picture, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Are we talking main cast member here, or is this like one-off?
1 second. Sorry, I gotta mute.
Okay. Well, I guess while BaggedMilk is muted, I can talk to you lovely people about stuff. Oh no.
What did you say?
Sorry, while you were muted, I was gonna talk about something, and then one of my Pokemon died, and I got sad. Are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to use Discord very well. I am working on finding that thing really quick.
You can just text it to me.
Oh no, I have to find it is the thing.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. It's 8:33. I think we'll go for maybe another minute or so, just to get things around 20 minutes. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we end off the episode?
I'll finish off my Lucifer thought with the fact that I will have to text it to you because I can't find the character that I'm looking for because I haven't seen it. I just know that one of the actors from Stranger Things is doing something with Lucifer, so I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, no worries. My game is lagging out quite a bit. My internet is remarkably bad. This is horrible. And people keep texting me. Ah! My brother set up a group chat with all the family members, and it's popping off. It's not great.
Sounds like a good time.
It's not. My computer gets all of the iMessages that my phone gets, so it's just like ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, that sounds like a good time.
No, it's not. Especially when I'm in a Zoom class and it goes off, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, what was that?" But it is a fun way to mess with people.
That's true. Alright, so I'm not finding that actor that I was talking about, so it could be that I'm wrong or that it's a future season. Because I haven't paid that much attention.
That's possible. Also, you not paying attention, absolutely ridiculous. How could you...
What?
I said you not paying attention, ridiculous.
Why?
I was joking because you have a terrible attention span.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Love you, but sometimes you forget what we're talking about mid-conversation, and I'm just like, Lay, bagged milk, no.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I'm driving too. So then I just kind of lose track
Oh yeah,
entirely.
I love when you're driving and you like forget that you're driving, and we're all just like, ugh.
At least I haven't hit a curb in a long time.
I'm proud of you. Didn't you hit a curb the other day?
No.
I swear you hit a curb when we were hanging out.
I don't think so. I guess if I didn't notice, that's bad, but I don't think I did.
Or no, maybe we were... Okay, I think that's what it was. We were all talking about how if you hit a curb, or you go over a curb, it's like an automatic fail on the driver's test. I think that's what it was. We must have been talking about it.
I didn't hit a curb on the driver's test, but I did hit a curb trying to get to Burger King once.
That's what you were saying. I walked to Burger King, then I walked back home from Burger King.
Good to know.
It's like, where's my Grammy, guys? Don't you love my singing? What's going on in the Discord chat?
Something about a cult.
Oh no. I should probably check on that. I'll let someone else deal with it.
Question. End of episode?
Just about.
Okay.
Why? Do you need to go?
No, I was just curious.
No, I just got, like, mid-battle, so I figured I'd finish out the battle before I ended off the episode.
That is a good idea.
Just because, you know...
I can use that time to figure out my thing.
That's okay. You can use the time to figure it out, and then we can talk about it next episode. That's what I'm talking about, baby!
Oh, okay. I think I found what I'm talking about.
This is excellent news. I'm very happy.
I'm lost.
No, if you can't be lost, then who's gonna find you? It's terrible. Man, this is a long fight.
Alright.
If I had known that this fight was gonna be this long, it probably would have not started it this episode. But this is okay. Everything is fine.
You could probably cut some stuff out, like certain words that, like certain names and whatnot. I mean.
Oh yeah, I suppose I did mention the name the one time, so I suppose I should run through and take care of that. But anyways, the battle is over, so I can go ahead and end off the episode here. If you did enjoy, please be sure to go down below and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like Bagged Milk, because she's pretty cool, go tell Bagged Milk how much you like her in the comments. Yeah! Of course, as you know how these things work, Bagged Milk will be back next episode, and then one more after that. So please stay tuned, I can't talk anymore. Stay tuned for the next episode with Bagged Milk. I am going to go learn how to talk, and then I'll see you guys next video. Bye.